Well, listen, we can keep this short. I'm excited about the win. You guys, this has been a whirlwind last 10 days or so. We had the road trip to Portland and then 3 days down in Baylor. Came home for finals and then played, the last night of final exams and then the next afternoon and 1 day off and now again. So this has been a whirlwind. I'm really proud of the team. I thought we showed out really well, got better with each game. And I'm really proud of them for their effort this past week or so. So good game, and I have a lot of respect for Southern. Coach Carlos does a great job, and they're going to win that conference again and get to the NCAA tournament. So it's a good win for us.
When you had the kind of side advantage you do, is that kind of out what you hope you get on the board from scoring in the paint?
Yeah, but to their credit, they did a good job on Philly. We only got her the ball. She only took 2 shots first half. Now, she was very unselfish as well, and played her role as kind of a facilitator inside. She's just such a weapon. But, yeah, we made it at halftime to kind of, hey, we got to get the ball into her a little bit more. Yeah, we were hoping we'd have more of an advantage in there. But in the paint, 40-18, that's pretty sizable.
You talked about the inside-out game with her at the beginning of the weekend, and you just brought up she created a lot of open threes in that first half.
She did, and we're still not shooting it the way we want to shoot it, but we hit some early. Chance, picked up where she left off the other night. That was great, and kind of got the tone set early. And then we just kind of putzed around a little bit, especially in that third quarter. But for the third straight game, we've played well in the fourth quarter, and that's good to see. So a really good fourth quarter effort tonight.
Yeah, and Kennedy and Sophia both finally saw threes go in, but still obviously not the shooting numbers you want to see from either of them.
Yeah, but just anytime you see something positive, then that's something great. Something you can build on. I was really pleased tonight with the play of Ula Chamberlain. I thought she came in and did a really, really good job. She is earning her time. She's one of those that's really stepped up. Has executed her role well, and now she's getting a bigger role because of it. I think it's a lesson for everybody. You go in, produce, you do what you're supposed to do, you don't make the mistakes, and you play good, solid defense, and you're going to get time. So good on her. I'm really happy for her.
I'm not going to go as far as the big three takes you, but in terms of the volume of complimentary scoring tonight, is this a good amount?
It was. Yeah. In fact, I don't know if Grace played in the fourth quarter tonight, which is good because she's logging so many minutes. It's going to have to. I think any chance you get her some rest is good. But, those others stepped in and did a heck of a job. I thought Sarah Rambis played well tonight, especially on the boards. Obviously, Philly just dominated in that fourth quarter on the boards. But I thought everybody came in and did a pretty good job. Sammy Wagner, this was one of her better efforts. So that's good. This is what we have to do. We have to continue to get better, and we know who those big 4 or big 3 are, and everybody else has got to kind of execute and fulfill their important roles.
Philly averaged 17 and 19 over these 3 games, logging a lot of minutes. How has she grown just over this weekend? Taking on kind of more scoring load and more responsibilities there.
Well, I think. The biggest part where she grew, Friday night, she had to play 35 minutes. She couldn't have done that last year. And not physically she couldn't have done it, but I don't think mentally she could have done it. She limits herself sometimes. And I think that's where she's really grown. I'm so proud of her for that, to then go 35 minutes that night and have to come back and play an important 25 or 30 minutes the next afternoon. So I think she's now, starting to figure out that she can be a dominant force. She's obviously got a great nose for the ball. She's selfish with those rebounds, and that's a great way to be selfish. That's when you want to be, in setting good screens and getting rebounds. So I'm just proud of her development, and I think our fans really appreciate it. I think when she left, she got a well-deserved ovation, but I think they appreciate, just think 2 short years ago, what she looked like out there. I mean, to see what she's doing now, that's incredible.
17 assists on 27 buckets. I think at one time it was 12 of 14.
Yeah. That's nice. That means we're doing things right. We got to keep those assists per basket numbers up. And that was good to see. 17 is a good number. More importantly for me, only 9 turnovers tonight. So that's been an issue with us. We're getting them down slowly, but yeah, anytime you're under 10 turnovers, you're doing a pretty good job.
Defensively this weekend, I think the Portland State scored the most points on you over the weekend, 54 points, held another team to 26% today. What over the course of this whole weekend, how do you think you guys look on that end?
Oh, I think defense has been good. We're playing a lot more man than we anticipated at this point. We're going to try and get better at our zone, but we've been able to go to both. And yeah, especially in our man, I think we've been on point.
Looking back before the weekend, 3 games in 4 days, is there anything that maybe surprised you from this weekend?
Just the resiliency. I mean, we had 2 tough games. Our first 2 games, it was either really close or we were behind that fourth quarter, and we played well down the stretch, and that really showed me something. One of the issues we had last year is we didn't finish games that well, and so far I think we've had really good end of game execution and intensity, especially on the defensive end. So that's a good thing to build on.
Now with 3 game sample size of the 2 big starting lineup, do you think that's something you're going to roll with, or are you going to look at it a little more?
Yeah, I don't think anything's etched in stone. I don't think anybody's just earned that automatic, hey, this is how we're going to go. So, but it worked pretty well. We got off to good starts, I think, in all 3 of these games, if I'm not mistaken. Relatively good start, so that's great. Not many people can go 6-7, 6-8 in their starting lineup. So, we've got to differentiate ourselves somehow, and that's one of the ways. Now, we got to use that height to our advantage. Okay, you guys, we'll see you Sunday. And if I don't see you, happy holidays to all of you. Thank you for being here, you guys. Appreciate it.